The King of the Forgotten Volume 1, The Awakening Prologue, The Man Who Died. Rain blurred the city lights into streaks of silver. Arjun Varma walked home, weighed down by the quiet ache of a life half-lived. He wasn't heroic, wasn't chosen, wasn't exceptional. He was simply waiting for his real life to begin. Then came the scream. A little girl stood frozen in the road, headlights bearing down. Arjun didn't think, he ran. The truck struck him and silence swallowed the world. No pain, no sound, no heaven. Only a voice. Soul confirmed, death confirmed. Reincarnation sequence initiated. Arjun's last thought was absurdly human. This has to be a dream. Then everything vanished. Chapter 1. The second world Arjun awoke beneath a violet sky, his body whole, his chest rising and falling. He whispered, "Am I alive?" "No," said an old woman clutching her basket of herbs. "You shouldn't be alive. You were lying here for 3 days." When Arjun spoke his name, a glowing window appeared. Unique ability, Death's Command. Authority over souls that have crossed the boundary between life and death. The woman's eyes widened. "You have been chosen." "For what?" Arjun asked. Her voice trembled. "Death." Arjun's heart pounded, not from fear of dying, but from fear of being trapped in something he didn't understand. Already he felt the weight of a destiny he hadn't asked for. Chapter 2. Whisper of the Dead. The nights were unbearable. Whispers clawed at his mind, grief, rage, longing. Sometimes they screamed his name, sometimes they wept. Arjun pressed his hands against his ears, but the voices were inside him. Sleep fled. His fear wasn't of ghosts, it was of losing himself. One night he followed the whispers to a graveyard. A skeletal hand rose from the earth, not to attack, but to point. "Find the truth," it said. "The living lie, the dead cannot." Arjun trembled. He realized the dead weren't monsters, they were witnesses, and he was the only one who could hear them. Chapter 3. Awakening the Past. Touching a corpse awakened its soul. A murdered woman described her killer's face. A fallen soldier revealed betrayal in war. A forgotten king whispered the name of his betrayer. Each truth was heavy, each memory was grief. Arjun cried for people he had never met. He began to wonder, if the dead remember everything, do they ever forgive? The guilt gnawed at him. Was he helping them or exploiting them? His fear deepened. What if I become nothing more than their echo? Chapter 4. The Necromancer of Valadorn. Captured by Valadorn's guards, Arjun was brought before Princess Seraphina. She expected a monster. Instead, she found a man trembling under the weight of voices. "You command the dead," she said coldly. "I don't command them," Arjun whispered. "I listen." Her suspicion clashed with curiosity. When murders struck the capital, she tested him. Arjun spoke to the victims. Each described the same killer, a man dead for 30 years. Seraphina's composure cracked. Duty told her to condemn him. Her heart whispered that he might be the only one who could reveal the truth. Her conflict was silent but sharp. If I trust him, I betray my kingdom. If I condemn him, I betray myself. Chapter 5. The Masked Killer. The conspiracy was revealed, souls manipulated by forbidden magic. Arjun confronted the conspirators. "You're just another necromancer," they sneered. Arjun's voice shook with fury. "No, I don't control the dead. I give them a voice." The murdered nobles rose, surrounding their killers. Seraphina watched, torn between horror and awe. For the first time, she saw not a monster, but a man burdened by justice. Her heart whispered, "He is dangerous, but perhaps danger is what we need." Chapter 6. The Beastkin War. War erupted between Valadorn and Drakkar. Arjun and Seraphina tried to stop it, but politics drowned reason. On the battlefield, Arjun heard thousands of screams. His fear of losing himself shattered. He raised his hand. 3,000 corpses rose. The dead turned toward their commanders. You sent us to die. You knew we would lose. You never told our families the truth. The living froze. Arjun whispered, "If you wish to continue this war, fight the people you killed first." The undead raised their weapons. The living dropped theirs. Seraphina's heart clenched. She saw the man she had once called dangerous now standing as the voice of justice itself. And she realized her fear was no longer of him, it was of losing him. And